Hashtag Nova Squad. Hey guys, it's me Mustachio here, and this video is going to be about Nova Prime and how I choose to mod her. So Nova Prime is my absolute favourite warframe, and Nova is also the warframe that took me the most farming to get, as the chassis never actually dropped for me. However, when I did manage to get the chassis, I have to say that Nova is just absolutely amazing. She is honestly an essential warframe for the majority of what happens in the game. So, to briefly explain the whole Nova Squad thing, if you have Nova as your most used warframe on your profile, you are officially part of Nova Squad. As of me recording this video, the current drop locations for Nova Prime are Tower 2 Exterminate and Tower 1 Sabotage for the blueprint, Tower 4 Sabotage and Tower 1 Survival Rotation C for the helmet, Tower 3 Survival Rotation C for the chassis, and Orokin Derelict Survival Rotation C for the systems. So for the abilities of Nova, Nova's first ability, Null Star, creates some little balls that fly around your chest, and when you get near an enemy, one of those balls will fly off and deal damage. Her next ability is Antimatter Drop, that summons a ball that you can shoot, and when you've shot enough times and the ball moves with your mouse, so when the ball explodes either on an enemy or the ground, it does absolutely massive damage. Her next ability is Wormhole, which when you cast will create a little teleporter to not that far depending on where your mouse is. And her last ability, Molecular Prime, if you have power strength on, will slow enemies down, and if you have overextended on to reduce power strength, it will speed enemies up. So for the builds for Nova, one is Slow Nova and one is Speed Nova. These are 2 former each. And the aura is Energy Siphon, which can be Corrosive Projection, doesn't really matter. And then we have Primed Flow for more power. Now, Primed Flow, Primed Continuity, and Narrow Minded can all be maxed with this build. I just haven't maxed them yet. Next up is Redirection for shields, which goes up to 740. Then we have Streamline for that power efficiency, because I use Blind Rage. Then we have Constitution for power duration, which affects Molecular Prime. Range doesn't actually affect Molecular Prime, only the explosion. And then also the knockdown recovery is pretty nice. Then Narrow Minded for the duration. I haven't really noticed any difference with range on the explosion, so I don't really mind if I lose it. That's why I've got this mod, and maxed of this mod and continuity would be a lot of duration. Next up we have Intensify for power strength, so the Molecular Prime slows down enemies a lot more. Then we have Blind Rage for even more power strength to slow down the enemies. Now you could use a high Blind Rage like this one, but obviously that would have a very high cost on power efficiency, and that's not what I want in this build. And then lastly we have Prime Continuity. Now if you max this, I think it's 55% power duration. That is great. That is great to have on Nova, and when I eventually max that, it will be very useful. And now we have the Speed Nova build, which most of these are the same for instance, Primed Flow, Narrow Minded, Streamline, Redirection, Continuity, but because it's Speed Nova, you have to reduce their strength, and there's only one mod that does that. Now, in the other slots, I did put Rage and Vitality. Now, you could use Augments. I've heard a lot of people ask for Antimatter Absorb. I've never used any of these. I probably won't ever use any of these. But I'm still always debating of what mod I can swap out for whatever I put in this Vplary slot. Now, is Nova Prime worth it? And I would say absolutely yes. If you have the patience to farm Nova and you don't get really unlucky like I did on the chassis, and you get Nova relatively quickly, she is absolutely worth the farm. She is an amazing frame, and she's even requested for in raids. so you can't actually go wrong with Nova. Thank you for watching my video on how I build my Nova Prime. I hope this helps you decide if you want Nova Prime. As always, leave a comment down below, and thank you for watching.